Committee and will continue to do so.
Maggie Barry.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Tēnā kōrua te whare. We are absolutely in agreement with many of the things that have been said in this House tonight about new parents. This is a government that is extremely supportive of new parents, and I honestly believe that the intent of paid parental leave, that it makes life easier for working mothers to take a longer leave period from their job, which is good for both the parents and the baby, is an excellent thing. In fact, there is considerable research to say it's greatly beneficial to most families. We are completely in favour of that and entirely supportive of new parents. Let's have a look at the facts, because for the misguided and misinformed moronics in other parts of the chamber, they have not been paying attention to the facts. This government has put its money where its mouth is when it comes to looking after children and families. We spent $157 million providing the current 14 weeks of paid parental leave. That's just in the last financial year. We increased the maximum paid parental leave payment by $67 a week since we took office. On July the 1st of this year, just over 3 weeks ago, we also increased the amount of money that is available, the maximum parental leave payment available to eligible employees and for the self-employed as well. These are big gains. Look at the figures. $458 has now gone up to $475 a week. The minimum parental leave payment for the self-employed has also increased. These are excellent measures. Let's take a look at some of the moronic things that have been mooted in this bill. To extend paid parental leave from the current entitlement of 14 weeks to 26 weeks. But wait, there's more. There's more. She's actually admitted again she wants to extend it up to 52 weeks. Now, what does that mean? Let's just dust down the Labour abacus. They don't have much call to add things up because their maths are always wrong. They're always just thinking, oh, well, if we get it wrong, we'll just borrow a bit more. So let's have a look at it. Using their own costings for the policy, it'll cost about $450 million over the first 4 years. We don't have that money. We just don't have it. The leader says that that's thrifty. That's their idea of thrifty? I don't think so. This is not a group of people that are going to be in government anytime soon, because the New Zealand public are not silly. Under Labour's plan, they'd phase in this money. So let's take a look around the world, shall we? Let's have a look at what other countries have done and what it's cost them. France, they pay 16 weeks of paid parental leave. They've just announced what? 65 billion euros of spending cuts to eliminate their deficit. This is just what other countries pay when they have to borrow to give parental leave. Spain, 16 weeks parental leave and a debt of what? 820 billion euros. Their unemployment rate is 24%. This is the kind of future that Labour has got planned for our children and our families. This is their wisdom. Let's have a look at the infamous Greece. 17 weeks of paid parental leave. What does it cost them? A bankrupt economy has just had $240 billion of bailout money from other countries. They are borrowing for unaffordable policies, and it's not sustainable. Ireland, they have 26 weeks paid parental leave. They're cutting $6 billion from their spending. They've cut public servants' pay. Labour would love that, wouldn't they? They'd use their union bloc vote pretty swiftly there. And they pay about 5%. They put VAT up to 23%, the most generous of them all. The gold standard is the United Kingdom. 39 weeks of paid parental leave. And remember, this isn't even close to the 52 weeks that those people actually want to bring in. They want to bring it in by stealth. It's unaffordable. The deficit in the UK is so high, the government's just announced the largest spending cuts since World War II. Well, thank you, Labour and the Greens, for supporting these ridiculous policies. We are doing the right thing. As happens so often, Labour are out of step with the times. They are cocooned. They are unaware of cataclysmic upheavals, seismic activities. I believe that there is a very good debate to be had on the merits of extending paid parental leave. I believe that we can do that once the books are back in surplus, so we won't be joining the international examples who have borrowed to fund the extensions. This is an ill-advised bill for these times that is poorly executed and put through, and I am very, very glad indeed for the children of New Zealand that we're not supporting this rubbish.
I call the honourable member Darian